Hey friends, welcome back to Crafter Support. So I started this video off as a live many times. It just was not working. So I assumed that it just wasn't meant to be. So we're just gonna go ahead and make the project, and then I'm just gonna upload it for you guys to be able to watch. First, I wanted to talk to you about what we're making, and then I have some discounts and things I want to let you guys know about. We're going to be making a fall frame, and it's going to be a whiteboard frame, which is super easy and super cute to make. We're going to be using some stamps, your Cricut Joy Xtra, some markers, if you want to use colored pencils, whatever you want to use for it, crayons, it doesn't matter. You can use any of those things. We're also going to need a paper trimmer. And this is actually my photo trimmer from Creative Memories, but I use it for paper as well. It cuts really well. Some sort of stamping platform, which this is the Stampin' Up one, but it's no longer, they don't make it anymore. I think they got sued over this. The other one is the Misty you guys can purchase. I do not have a Misty. This one still works for me, but it is an option if you can find one on eBay or something like that. So we are going to need a stamp positioning tool. That's this. And then some ink, your mat, and of course some paper. And the first thing, oh, and vinyl, because I'm doing a little blessed vinyl piece for it as well. So this was just bought at the Dollar Tree. It's a 5x7 frame, and it has a glass frame on it. I'm sure you could use ones with like the plastic, but I don't know how well the Expo markers are going to come off. The dry erase markers will come off of it, but super simple. Definitely something that's inexpensive that you can make either as a gift or for on a bookshelf or something like that. And you'll see how I'm going to make mine. All right, so that's what we're making. Something I wanted to talk to you guys about is, first, if you're new to my channel, I am a Cricut affiliate and I'm a Creative Memories advisor. I'm actually only using one thing that's Creative Memories tonight, but I just needed to let you guys know that. And this punch is on sale right now over at creativememories.com. I'll have a link below for you guys once the video's up. And it's on sale for $12.50. So that's definitely a great deal. And if you are in my membership or you come to my workshops, you're going to need this punch. Or you'll definitely want to have this punch, I should say, because we're going to be using it at our next workshop. So definitely, if you don't already have it, you might want to go over and check that out. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is the membership and what all it includes. So you get exclusive lives when the live video works. Those are on Sunday at 7 p.m. You get a members view first video every month. You are going to be joining me with a Craft Your Stash video series, which is going to be so fun. And we have members, like I said, members only lives on Sunday at 7 p.m. You don't want to miss those. So if you're interested in joining my membership, we would love to have you over there. Super fun. It's going to be a lot of exciting things that we work on there. It is an in-depth series as well I have going on that will teach you the ins and outs of Cricut Design Space, because I don't want you to miss out on any of that. I want you to be able to create whatever you want with your Cricut in Cricut Design Space. So I think that's it. No, I have one more thing. If you are a Cricut Access member, there is a code right now that is summer 10, so all capital letters for summer and the numbers 10, and you get $10 off with free shipping. And it's definitely a great deal. They're having some up to 70% off sales right now. And I'll have a link to my affiliate link will be linked below for you guys. All right, so let's jump in and just get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut our paper down to size. And like I said, this is a 5x7 frame, but we need to cut it just a tiny bit shorter than 7 inches for it to fit nicely into this particular frame that I have. Like I said, it was just from the Dollar Tree, so it's not like anything spectacular or expensive. You could even go to a thrift store and maybe thrift some cute frames, and you could make these as gifts for family and friends, or some office gifts, like you just want to put something out cute for like your office friend. You can absolutely do that. So I just need to cut a tiny bit off of there. And then that's really all you have to do for cutting. Guys, I have like a 6-foot table, and then I have my working station where I actually create at, and I still never have enough room. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to pry open the back of your picture frame, or however yours opens. I just wanna make sure that my paper fits because I'm gonna be stamping on it, and I know there's a little ledge in there, and I wanna make sure that everything fits where it's supposed to. So I'm gonna pull that out, and I'm going to lay this down inside and make sure that everything fits in nicely. It does. So it'll fit in perfectly. So basically, here's your whiteboard. I do need to clean the frame up. I just kind of pulled it out of the plastic and had it together, but it's sized perfectly. And now we can go on to prepping it. So the first thing I want to do is get these stamps out. Now I purchased these stamps from Amazon, and they are, I'll have them linked below. They were super inexpensive. They were like $6. I didn't know if they'd be any good. I'm used to like name brand stamps. So when I say name brand, like Gina K, and I think it was Gina K that I bought over Christmas time, and Stampin' Up and things like that. Fun Stamper's Journey, I used to have a lot of those stamps, so I didn't know, they were pretty expensive, so I didn't know the quality of what these would be. And honestly, when I feel them, I'm kind of like, they're not like the absolute great quality, but they stamp beautifully. So because of that little ledge that I told you about in the frame, so it's like a 1/4 of an inch ledge all the way around. So I'm just gonna pull my stamp into here, and I probably should have laid my paper in here first. So if you're unfamiliar with a stamp positioning tool, basically you can just keep stamping over and over. This one does have magnets that go with it because it's a magnetic board. I don't know what I did with the magnets. They are gone. I honestly have no clue what I would have done with them, but they're not here. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Oh, look, and there was still ink on it, so it's a good thing that it was positioned where it needed to be. And I'm just using Memento black ink. I believe I got this off Amazon as well. And a stamp positioning tool just gives you the opportunity that if you don't stamp it perfect the first time, you can keep stamping until you get the desired effect or the precise stamp image that you want. So I'm just gonna press it here. And there's a lot of detail to this stamp, and I just thought it was beautiful. So let me lift it. Oh, I don't think I need to restamp it at all. I think it looks perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna clean that off. And like I said, it doesn't feel the most sturdy or like the best quality, but look how beautiful the stamped image comes out. So definitely a win for $6, a whole stamp set. All right, we're done with this. And now we can go ahead and color it. I'm also gonna be cutting out an image with my Cricut, which I guess I don't need to do that since this isn't alive now. I do have the image already pre-cut, and it says blessed, and this is actually going to go on the glass, not on the paper. And the cool thing about this is you can change it like in and out with different themes and things like that. So I'm just going to start. These markers are the Ohuhu markers that I've used in my last video, and I really like these markers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to test this and make sure I'm using the right colors, because when I tried it earlier, I had the wrong color. I think I need this one first. Okay. So if you have the Ohuhu markers, I just got these off Amazon, we're using numbers 165 and 150. So I'm going to use let me double check. I'm going to use the 150 first, and that's what I'm going to do all of my lines with. And just trace over my lines. The whole thing is like getting shading and texture whenever you're using markers. And I really enjoy doing that. So there's that. I'm just gonna give it a second to kind of like dry. You don't have to, but I like to just give it a second. And then I'm just going to come through and color. And guys, I'm not good at coloring. I wing it and I just do my best. because I just like things to look colorful and be pretty, and it doesn't have to be perfect because it's handmade. But I'm sure my family will like it. So we're just going to go around here. And then what I do is I come back with this color that I already used once. The only thing about these markers is I have trouble getting the lids off, but I have weak wrists. So it could just be me. But then I come back over them once I colored the lighter color. And I think it turned out cute that way. Okay, and then I did the brown for the little stem. And you guys will have to tell me what your favorite thing is for fall, because we already started decorating for fall because I'm over this summer. That sounds terrible because I don't like cold weather. It hurts me at my bones, but I'm just over this summer. I feel like we didn't really get a summer. I think it was like we were stuck inside because of the rain, or we were stuck inside because of the heat. And if there's a place I could move to that was fall all year round, that would be the place I would for sure live, because I can't do this weather. This weather is not kind to me. All right, so I just outlined it. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the number for that. That was 335, and this one is 354. So now I'm just going to come around here. Bless you, Poppy. That was my daughter's puppy dog sneezing. She comes in and visits with us when we do our lives. My daughter has a YouTube channel. If you're new here, my daughter does an American Girl channel that she collects American Girl dolls. She's an adult, but it's super fun. And we have this podcast that we do, and Poppy usually comes in with us, and she makes noises, and we have to like keep her from eating things during the podcast, but it's so fun. All right, so we're gonna just finish coloring this. So this is a super easy project to make. This you could make with your kids even, like just stamp an image or have like your Cricut draw something for you that's something that they're into. Like say they have a chore chart. You could make this into a chore chart for them, and then they could just check off as they do their chores. This one I think is just going to be like fun fall things that maybe I want to do with my family, and I can just write it on the whiteboard, and then our next available time to do things together, that's what we'll do. I think that would be fun. So that's all the coloring we have to do. Oh, you know what? I have these little dots. I think I'm going to make them dark green just to like add to this. And like the brush tip works really well. But you know what I want to try that I've never tried, and if you have, please let me know your thoughts on it. The glossy accents. I would like to try those just because I'm getting more and more into stamping and coloring and doing marker work. And so I'm interested in working with all that stuff. So if you've used it, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Okay, so that is colored, and now this can go directly into our frame. And then we can put the back on. And then I just use my Cricut spatula to press it down. That way there I don't break my nails. Press, press, and then the bottom one. And you could like scuff up this to make it look more fall-y, but I kind of liked it just like that, the wood look. I don't know. I may add something to it later, but for now, I'm just going to put the word blessed right up here. So I pre-cut it out with my Cricut Joy Xtra because that has been my favorite machine recently. I do have, if you're new, I do have the Joy and the Maker 3, which I love my Maker 3 as well, and I even love my Joy. But my Joy Xtra has probably been the machine that is my go-to machine since, I don't know, for the past couple months maybe. And I realized just how powerful and how much you can make with this particular machine. Okay, I'm struggling, guys, to get my transfer tape apart, and it's because I put on these nail stickers that I love. I mean, I'm not going to stop using those, but sometimes I have like a coating over the tip of my nails and then I can't pick things up. All right, so we're just going to lay our transfer tape down. This is Cricut transfer tape. Either you love it or you hate it. I get so many comments on it. I love the Cricut transfer tape. I don't really have issues with it. But I know people that say like they just refuse to use it. I have tried other brands. I've had some that are comparable, but my favorite is Cricut. All right, so when you're peeling your design, you're gonna peel the back piece first. I forgot to scrape the back, guys. You're gonna peel the back away from the transfer tape instead of pulling the transfer tape off. If that makes sense. Instead of pulling the transfer tape forward, you're gonna pull the backing off the back. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so now that we have that, I think I'm just gonna, I don't know if I should do it all the way to the right. I kind of like it all the way to the right. I like that. That looks good. I like that. So now we're just gonna press it down here. Gotta be careful because it is glass, and I should have used my alcohol on this first, but I'm sidetracked because I was planning on doing this as a live, but then the live said no thank you. So we just decided not to do it. But we were gonna have fun tonight. We were gonna talk with my daughter about it's called This or That. Did you guys ever play that game? Don't throw this away. You can reuse it. It's still good. You can get quite a few transfers with one little piece. If you want an easy way to keep these, which I have to get back to, is using like a little pencil box and putting all of my little pieces that are pre-cut into there that are still good. Definitely want to do that. We're going to talk to my daughter about this and that. So we have a few things are fall, and the first thing was caramel apples or candy apples. So what's your favorite, Chaz?
Caramel apples.
Why?
Because I think they're better than the candy apples, because the candy apples make you feel like you're going to break your teeth.
Exactly. I totally agree. So I'm a caramel apple too. I just love the ooey gooey caramel, and I like it when it's still warm. Like as soon as you make them, you sit down and eat them. But have you guys ever had Mrs. Printable apples? Do you remember getting those? You were little and grandma bought them for everybody off of QVC for Christmas, and they were delicious.
No, I don't remember them.
You don't remember? You were really little, but they were so good. I remember them because they were great. All right, so what do you prefer? This or that, apple picking or pumpkin patch?
Pumpkin patch.
Why?
I think pumpkin patch is so much prettier with like the vines and the pumpkins and stuff. It's just so much cooler than picking apples.
Yeah, I think I'd have to say the pumpkin patch, but mainly because that was something we did every single year with you guys. Yeah. And then we would go on the hayride and we would all pick pumpkins, and it was super fun watching you guys like struggle through the pumpkin patch and like find the perfect pumpkin. All right, what do you prefer, mums or sunflowers?
Sunflowers.
Why?
I think sunflowers are prettier than mums.
No. I picked mums. Mums are my favorite because they're like bushy and they're like, they last a really long time.
Sunflowers follow the sun.
They do. And they're pretty. I just made a sunflower card. If you guys missed it, you'll have to go check that video out. And they are beautiful, but I think mums are really pretty. Okay. What do we have next? So maple or cinnamon?
Maple.
Why?
I think maple tastes better than cinnamon. I think cinnamon's kind of spicy at like certain times, and it's just not enjoyable.
Yeah. I kind of like them mixed together. Like, I guess it's not just one particular one. I like them when they're mixed. Okay. Hot cocoa or warm cider?
Warm cider.
Why?
I like cider more than hot cocoa.
Yeah, I like cider from Way Fruit Farm. It's so good.
I haven't tasted a good hot chocolate in a while. I think they all taste bad now.
Yeah, like bitter. Yeah. I haven't found a really good sweet hot chocolate. Even Swiss Miss, I feel like they changed something. Tell me if you know that they changed something, because I was really disappointed in that. All right, last one, chili or soup?
Soup.
She doesn't like either, but why soup?
Because, well, chili's made out of, like, tomatoes, and I can't eat tomatoes. And soup is because I like broccoli cheese soup.
Oh, yeah, you do like broccoli cheese soup. I picked chili because it's my absolute favorite go-to winter, spring, summer, fall food. I just love chili. I could eat it every day. So that would be, like, something that I would want to do, is just make a big thing of chili and just have a movie night and just enjoy family. So guys, that's the video tonight. I'm so sorry that it didn't happen as a live, but I still wanted to get something out there. I wanted you guys to see what I was making and just let you guys know about the membership and all of the perks that you're going to get with that. You have your lives on Sundays at 7 p.m. when they work. I'm not really sure. I tried 2 different devices and it would connect and then it would tell me it was unavailable or something. So I don't know what happened there. But this is definitely a really easy and cute project you could make, like I said, with your kids, or I don't know if you have like a little office get together and you guys want to make something. This would be super easy that you could make and still chat and like talk with each other. It wouldn't be something super hard and you could make whatever you want. So I would say this would be like, for my kids, I would just put like movie night, and then they could like each pick a movie or something, because we're like a movie family with like snacks. So that would be my thing. And I could just set this up and it would look really, really cute. I might want to get a green, or no, I might need to get an orange marker, but look how cute that is. And you could design anything you wanted around here. You could paint it, you could distress it, you could do whatever you wanted. But for $1.25 and some paper and a little piece of vinyl, how cute is that? And this could just decorate your counter. It could decorate a bookshelf. You could give it as a gift, just whatever you like to do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.